Whew, thank God we got out of there.
Yeah, finally.
I'm gonna save. It's been a while.
Oh, yeah.
We all have prosopagnosia,
All right.
and we're all
Let's go.
wireless monitors.
Okay.
Damn, none of these open. They're all locked.
How about that one?
Let's hope this is the door with the prize.
Pa
Junpei!
pa pa da. Ba da 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 ba da.
June? Santa! 7! Hey, what are you guys doing here? What? But we didn't...
Hey guys, could you come take a look at this?
Hey, on the wall. A map of the ship's interior?
It says C deck.
So it's the map for this floor then?
Door 7 and... Door 8. Yep, they both eventually end up at this hallway.
Yeah, isn't that what I said? We aren't going to be split up permanently till we find door 9. We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9. That's how the nonary game works.
Wait a sec. This leads to...
Oh.
You've got to be kidding me.
We may as well go.
Yeah.
Oh, almost forgot. We should keep this. Ready? I'm gonna open it.
I'm gonna do it.
I knew it. We're back. In the hospital room.
Woo!
I see. I believe I understand what you're saying. The 6 of you split into 2 teams and went through doors 7 and 8. You solved the puzzles in the operating room and the laboratory, and then met one another in the hallway after opening your respective locked doors. At any rate, I feel a bit silly for my little show of altruism. I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though.
Well, we saw each other again and we ain't dead, so I say that's good enough.
The key?
Oh, I'm skipping again now? Okay, I'm back at the joining. What happens if I zoom in? I can't see like names of those keys or anything. It just shows that they're locked. Let's save again. I just did, I know, but fuck it. Because I don't think there's any branch here. I think that's what that locked padlock is. It means there's like a path I can't go down. So let's just go skip a little bit ahead to the 1, 6, and 2 doors. Or I could just go back here, but I'd rather just go this way. And not pick number 1. Bum ba da bum ba da bum ba da bum bum. These damn people, dude. All right. 2 or 6. Let's do 6.
I want to go through door 6.
That's a problem. None of these teams will be able to go through the doors they want.
Right, get dabbed on.
Clover and I chose door 1.
Lotus and I chose door 2.
That's not enough people to open a numbered door, however.
The digital routes don't match up either.
We've got similar problems. Junpei and I want to go through door 6, but our digital route is 5. If we're gonna open that door, we need a 1.
Damn, what are we gonna do now?
What are we going to do?
Why don't 7 and Lotus go through door 1 with me?
What about me?
Isn't that obvious? Wasn't one of the teams just complaining that they didn't have a 1?
You mean I should join Santa's team?
Yes.
Huh. I understand. I'll go through door 6 then. If
Door
we do as Clover has
6.
suggested, we can all pass through a numbered door and no one will be left behind.
Hell yeah.
This seems to be the most reasonable solution.
7, Lotus. What do you guys think?
I don't have a problem with it.
Me either.
All right, then. We're good to go.
See you later.
Wait, Clover! Don't move on your own!
Oh, I'll be going too then.
Yeah. Be careful.
Goodbye, super hacker.
We should get going as well.
Wah, 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 wah.
This is E-Deck.
Alright, now we're on this path, the middle of the three.
There should be a door at the end of the hall.
All right, let's go.
6.
Here it is. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Then let's get to it.
Boop, boop, boop.
Hey! I found it! It's right there!
Easy, baby.
It stopped.
Yes, it stopped.
Whew. I don't believe I'll ever get used to that.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to. We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
Got that right. Once I'm out of this hellhole, I'm taking a nice long vacation.
I agree.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
This
What-
door looks heavy.
What horrors await us down this middle path? Oh, there are? It does show if you zoom all the way in. Okay, interesting. It shows like little sub-markers, I think. Interesting. Okay.
But it's not locked. I'm opening it.
Not important at this second, though. Ooh.
Whoa, what the hell is
Is this
this?
the engine?
This has to be the biggest room so far. The ceiling is pretty high, too.
Huh. Could be 2 stories, maybe even more.
This space
It's a
could
heap
be
of a room.
utilizing the entire length of the ship.
What's that huge Kamaboko-looking building in the middle?
A what now?
Kamaboko? Well, I guess that's as good of a description of it as any.
Explain for Gaijin.
I see stairs, so we may as well head over to them.
Yeah, but this section's barely wide enough to fit one person.
You're right.
Whoa, you can't even tell the shape when you're this close.
Let's check out the other side, too.
This looks to be the steam engine room.
Yeah,
The steam
okay.
engine room?
Yes, that thing that looks like a cross-section of a mushroom is the boiler. Do you see the 3 round doors near the bottom? Coal is put into those and burned, which heats the water, producing steam. The same thing that drives a steam engine. This one is simply somewhat larger.
I see.
Somewhat.
It doesn't appear to be running right now.
All right, let's split up. Hey, what's wrong?
Ooh.
Are you all right? Hey,
She has a fever again.
Jumpy,
you. Oh, you're really warm. Is your fever coming back?
yes. Yes, it probably is. But I'm fine. Please, don't worry.
Dude, he
about
got some big ass hands.
it. I just need to rest.
Look at his
And I'll be
big
fine.
fucking hands, dude.
Okay. Here, sit down. Careful.
Thank you.
Ace, Santa.
Yes.
Right. All right. Let's get started. Hang in there, June. I'm gonna get you out of here real soon.
She's not doing great, dude. Ba-dum, 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 ba- Bum. All right, what do we got? We got a big rectangular room. All right. What's in here? It's a square hole. Nothing in here. Ah, look at the back wall there. I can see 3 small slots. Terminals for some sort of connector, perhaps. You mean you think we're supposed to plug something in here? Perhaps. Okay. I'd say this is probably here to move coal from place to place. It probably comes from over there, and then the belt carries it down the tunnel and out here. So, if the conveyor belt was moving, Yes, the coal would almost certainly come out here. Man, this thing is huge. I guess a ship this big needs something like that to power it. True, but I doubt a single boiler of this size could actually move a ship like this at any reasonable speed. You'd need at least 4 of these. Huh, I guess you know a lot about boats, huh? Well, not really. It's just common sense, you know. Because I remember in the navigation room there was 4 settings. So they'd probably just launch 1 boiler for each setting, right? Anything in any of these? I believe this opening is for fueling the furnace. If we were to put some coal in here and ignite it, then the steam engine might start working? It's certainly possible. Alright, it doesn't look like I can look at any of those other ones. Stairs stretch from the catwalk to the boiler. There are a number of these little windows along the inside of this thing. I think you're supposed to put coal in through these, but they're welded shut. I don't think we can get these open. Dude, that's so weird. I hit left bumper and it goes right, and I hit right bumper and I turn left. Whoops. Whoops. This gear is rusty, but it looks like it's still pretty sturdy. A golden gear. It doesn't look like it was always golden like this. Well, then I imagine it was prepared especially for this game. The golden gear. It looks like there's a door over here in this tunnel. The belt over there must deliver the coal, which is then picked up and thrown into this door. The door appears to be welded shut, however. Okay, weld everything shut. The huge oven for this boiler. There are 3 open areas in it. Each of the open areas has a gear in it. Huge bronze gear. And here's the silver gear. Do you think it's made of pure silver? No way. Silver is way too soft to use for a gear. It's got to be a steel or iron gear that's been coated. Ugh, I shouldn't have called it a silver gear then. Shouldn't have got your hopes up. Were you thinking you'd haul this thing back? Nah, but I think 7 could probably carry it, don't you? So we got what? If our camera is here. So we got the silver gear on the west side, and then the bronze, and then the gold one on the east side. There's a barrel under the stairs. Sweet. Unfortunately, it's empty. There are a bunch of wooden boxes over here by the wall. I already looked through those. There's nothing there. Alright, up we go. What's this? All 3 sliders on the left are down, but this one's up. There are a number of lines engraved in these. I suspect we're meant to do something rather specific with them. Junpei, why don't you move that slider down? Well, there's no harm trying, I suppose. Nothing. Nothing happened. Maybe it needs to be prepared somehow. You're saying if we did something somewhere else, it'd respond somehow? Yes, I suppose that's one way of putting it. Okay, bub. Alright, I don't know any of this shit yet. These 2 columns are different from the others. The lights are red. I can see an iron gate. It looks pretty sturdy. Alright, let's keep going up, I guess. Another door. Yeah, looks like it would be really hard to get there by walking on the scaffolding, though, you know? I mean, it's not impossible, but it'd be pretty risky. I think maybe we ought to look for a safer route first. There's a catwalk over there. Yeah, if by catwalk you mean narrow strip of metal, I think, yes, that's literally. Junpei, are you brave enough to cross that? If you were to fall, you do realize that broken bones would be the least of your problems. Just don't fall then. Come on, brother. So C is above the gold door then? Right? I think. Yeah. So it's C, B, and then A is above the silver door. I don't know if that's important, but one of the doors on the furnace, there's an A on it. There's a circular wheel in the center of the door. Alright, let's give this sucker a twist. Woohoo! Well, it's noisy, but it opens. And it's totally pitch black in there. We should, go in here. Alright, let's go. This looks just like the door we went into. Where are we? We must be on the other side, yes? Which would put us directly above the conveyor belt. At any rate, we should keep moving. There's a great deal we've yet to investigate. There are a whole bunch of boxes in my way. I can't get through. What's over here? It looks like a hand-operated winch, but it doesn't look like there's any way to operate it. That means the wheel isn't attached. Okay. One of the great metal ribs of the ship. I think June's resting right underneath it. This damn pile of boxes is blocking the way. Well, anyway, looks like that's the pipe. Looks like the bottom connects to the conveyor belt housing. Then coal must come out of this pipe onto the conveyor belt. In other words, there must be a great deal of coal in that pipe. Supports and braces. Oh, we got a wheel. Let's give this wheel a spin. What? That's weird. I don't feel any resistance. Gah. Ah, shit. Good. Good job, genius. You broke it. I didn't break it. It broke all by itself. All right, now we can go back through. A wheel. I got the wheel. I pulled off the other winch. Let's see if it fits. Sweet. It's a perfect fit. Like they were made for each other. Not shaky at all. Good. I should be able to turn this now. Good work, Junpei. We should be able to haul up the wooden box now. You see, the wooden box. It's under the catwalk. Can you see it? It's hanging from the rope on the winch, isn't it? It looks like there's some sort of device in the box. I'm not sure what it is. At any rate, you might as well turn the wheel now. I'm counting on you. Okay, thanks for all the words. What's this? What happened? This wheel only turns to the left. It only turns to the left. It means we can't reel up that rope. Yeah, we can only let the rope down. Interesting. I don't think that'll be a problem. We'll simply need to go downstairs after letting the wooden box down. I'll be counting on you, Junpei. Sure thing, no sweat. He counts on me a lot, dude.
I believe the box has reached the floor.
Yeah. June's down over by there.
She doesn't seem to be improving.
Well, of course not. She's not gonna just get better right away, you know? It'll take time.
What could be causing this, I wonder? Illness, perhaps?
Nah, it's gotta be exhaustion. She gets dropped into some weird-ass ship, forced to play some messed-up game. If you think about it, it's a lot weirder that we aren't freaking out just like her, you know?
So you're saying we're abnormal?
Yeah. We're just running around this room, solving all these puzzles like it's just business as usual. How the hell could you call that normal?
He's not wrong, I
Just
mean...
guinea pigs.
A guinea pig? You mean like a lab rat? You mean we're being used for some sort of experiment? Is that what you're saying?
Dunno. But it does seem like a possibility, you know?
The
You know,
crackpot
speaking
theories
of
intensify.
experiments, there was this experiment some scientists did with rats. First, they took a squarish C-shaped tank and filled it with enough water that the rats could drown in it. The tank has 2 exits. Just to make it easy, we'll call one A and the other B. Exit A is pitch black, so dark even a rat can't see anything. But exit B is electrified, which means the rat can't leave through it. So, what would a rat do if it was put in this situation? Which exit would the rat choose?
B, of course. The rat has no way of knowing that exit B is electrified.
The first rat did.
Exactly.
Watch, it's gonna be
Goes
this.
to exit B.
All the future rats they did went to exit
Of
A.
course, like I said, it's electrified, which means the rat can't get out that way. So, after a lot of trial and error, the rat finally finds exit A.
I can't say that's very interesting or relevant. It's simply the story of a laboratory experiment.
You're right. It isn't very interesting.
Watch, it's gonna be
Yet.
all the other rats they tried. Are you ready?
See, these scientists
It's gonna be
repeated this
morphogenetic
experiment
fields.
over, using hundreds of different rats over several generations. This produced some surprising results. With each generation, the rats took less time to find the correct exit. Eventually, a rat was put in the tank who instantly chose exit A without even attempting to go to exit B. But that wasn't the most impressive part. The same experiment was conducted in another laboratory. far from the
Morphogenetic
original one with the same
fields.
results. No, on second thought, the results weren't really the same. The rats in this second experiment began the trials with significantly faster times than the first rats in the initial one. These rats weren't related to the others and had never even come in contact with them. And yet, they all easily found their way to exit A as though they already knew. What did it mean?
Are you suggesting something like telepathy? They were passing information to one another through some undetectable medium?
How many levels of
How the hell
morphogenetic
would I know?
field are you on, bro?
I'm not any kind of scientist. I don't know what made him do that. But I do know that story's true. And if you've got another explanation, I'd sure love to hear it. Come on, let's get going. There's still a lot here we haven't checked out. And we gotta get the hell out of here before June passes out.
Hey, wait. There's something I want to ask you.
What?
Why did they use that tank for the experiment?
Huh?
Well, I mean, it seems like you could conduct the same experiment without the water. They could have just used a dry box, you know? If they needed to motivate the rats to escape, they could have, I don't know, put some bait by exit B or something. I mean, do they really have to make it so the rats can drown?
You know, the word emergency comes from the same root as the word emerge. You ever think about that?
Huh?
Well, an emergency is something urgent, often something dangerous. And to emerge means to sort of come out, or appear, or rise out of something else. So what's going to emerge in an emergency? Inspiration.
Inspiration?
Yeah, think about it. When the chips are down, either you crack or your mind focuses and pulls.
So in an emergency, your real potential emerges. Is that what you're saying?
Emerge.
That's why the rats had to drown. They had to be in danger. There had to be an emergency for inspiration to emerge.
Oh.
We're in a fucking moist C-shaped container. Back down, down, down. Is this the box? Yeah. Control panel for something. Some kind of machine. Maybe a control panel? Hey, look, it's the pluggies. Plug me in, baby. Maybe this hole is where the control panel goes. Well, only one way to find out. In you go. Dude, you did it. Everything looks all right. Okay, but what do we do now? Why don't you press the button next to it? The orange one? Yes. All right, I'll do that. Pushing. Sweet, all sorts of lights are lighting up on this thing. And, oh, yes, I think I just heard something turn on. You think? Oh? What's that? What happened? Junpei, look, the conveyor belt's moving. The conveyor belt? Well, I guess it's done moving now. There's still a bunch of coal on the belt, though. It looks like a bunch of it got dumped off the end of the belt into that wooden box where we found the control panel. Coal. Coal, huh? Box filled with coal. Can fill this baby up now? It's a hole that'll let us put coal in. Maybe if we get some coal in there and set it on fire. Alright, that's the last of it. No coal left in the wooden box. And nothing. Great. Well, I guess I should have expected that. Why would just throwing coal into a cold furnace do anything? Oh well, a man can dream. Junpei, explain it to me again. You're planning to stoke the furnace with coal, which will heat the water stored up there and make steam, which will then drive something else. Am I correct? In other words, you want to generate enough pressure with the steam to power the turbine and drive the steam engine, right? Yeah, I guess that's the gist of it. Well, in that case, this isn't enough coal. This furnace is enormous, so we're going to need a whole hell of a lot more coal than this. Very well, then. If the three of us work together, then we should manage to fill it much faster. I want to help, too. Man, I totally didn't even see her walk up. Are you feeling up to that? Yes. Yeah, right. You look like you're one stiff breeze away from falling over, June. I think you'd better rest some more, all right? But no arguing. You need your rest, so you just stay there. We'll handle this. Okay, I understand. All right, time for some manly work. Let's get this coal into those furnaces. Manly work. Be a man. Man, this is a lot of work. Alright, I think this should be sufficient. Alright, now we just gotta light it. Junpei, hand me your matches. What makes you think I have matches? I see. Then how are we gonna light it? Perhaps there's a device nearby that will allow us to remotely ignite the coal. Wait, wasn't there matches somewhere? Let's take a look, shall we? Some sort of ignition device, huh? I think there was matches somewhere. Yeah, you got matches there. Interesting, okay. Put a bunch of coal in. If we could get it to light. It's coal. It's shiny and black and coal-like. Can I move any of these? Oh, hey, the ones on the right are lit up now. I think it might be. It probably is. I think this is how we might ignite the furnace. That means that if we move that thing down... Alright, let's do it. Here we go. Hey, Junpei, Ace, look at this. There's big gears turning under the boiler here. Ooh. Ooh, look at that split screen. That's cool. The gears. They're spinning. What the hell are you guys waiting for? Let's start looking. Oops, let's look at silver. Come on, dude. Oh boy. Silva disc. There's a weird indentation that looks like 3 circles put together. It looks like a model of... what? Hey, are you alright? Yes, I'm, fine. And now she can't stand. See, I told you. Now get some rest, alright? Yes, I'm sorry. Bronze disc. And let me guess. The gold disc. The gold disc. It has a number of lines engraved into it. I can make out 3 colors here. Red, blue, and black. I wonder what they mean. Junpei, the gold disc we found. Do you remember where it was when we found it? I think it was on the bottom left. Why? Oh, I was just thinking. Yeah, the gold was where the gold one was. the other two? Bronze one was in the bottom right. Whoops. Shit. Clicking on this one is annoying. Hey, Junpei, you remember that silver disc? Do you remember where it was when we found it? I think it was on the top? Why? Oh, nothing. Just thinking. Don't be vague. You assholes. There's a pair of wooden boxes here. There's nothing in them. Look, Ace, it's some kind of snowman secret meeting. Those are just bags full of sand. You use them as a counterweight when you're lifting something with a pulley system. Man, you're too serious. Oh. Looks like this thing unlocks the door. There's a depression here, Mood, that looks like it's the outline of 3 circles laid on top of each other in a triangle. Maybe if we put those 3 discs we found into this thing. Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's stick 'em in. Huh? That's odd. Nothing's... You put 'em in the wrong place, you schmo. Maybe you're, I don't know, putting 'em in the wrong places? Perhaps you have them facing the wrong directions. Perhaps you should rotate the discs to make some of the lines connect to one another. Well, no harm in trying. Instructions. When the disc is pressed, it will rotate a certain amount. When the white arrow is pressed, the discs are switched. Please note when the discs are switched, the angles are reset. Okay, the gold one needs to be down here. The silver one's on top. Easy, baby. The red lines on these discs. I think maybe I can make a star polygon with these. Shwa! You found it. Good.
Yes! The door's open!
Wait, why is there like a... The weird static is so loud
Why
every
don't you go
time.
get June now? Santa and I will keep an eye on the store.
Why do we need to do that? Even if it shuts, we know how to solve the puzzle now. We could just open it again.
Well, I suppose that's true. Shall all 3 of us go and collect June then?
Nah, I'm cool. I'll let Junpei handle it.
So are you only interested in being contrary?
All right, I'll go get June. I'll be right back.
Oh, Junpei!
Hey girl, hey.
Are you okay?
Save time.
Yes, I'm fine now. I'm sorry I made you worry.
That is some intense
Let me
blush,
check.
girl. Holy crap.
Good. You're feeling a lot better. Are you sure you're all right?
Oh, you're such a warrior, Junpei. Oops, I mean, warrior.
All right, let's go.
Oh my
Go
god.
where?
Oh, right. I didn't tell you.
You didn't hear the big fucking
We
door
got the
open?
exit open, so
Great, let's go. Oh, it's...
Santa? What are you looking at?
It's a
Porn.
photo. It's my sister.
Sister? Santa, you've got a sister?
Yeah. Kid was cute as a button.
She was only about an inch tall then?
Fuck.
Oh, sorry. I guess an inch is a little large for a button. Probably more like a half inch.
June, please. Have some tact.
Hmm.
Sorry.
Why are you looking at it?
I was her Santa Claus.
Wait, what?
We didn't have parents. They bought it in an accident when we were still kids. So I had to be like her dad. And that meant that I bought her Christmas presents every year. On Christmas Eve, I'd leave the present next to her pillow. And the next morning, she'd come running into my room with this big smile. Look, Santa left me a present. He got me that doll I really wanted.
No, please, not the tragic
I'm
backstory.
so glad he got my letter. She was always so excited. I was the one who told her to write those letters. I'd say, Write down something you want and mail it to Santa. The address I gave her was somewhere in Northern Europe that doesn't exist. Anyway, she'd write the letter and stamp it and send it out. And then a few days later, it'd show up back in our mailbox marked address unknown. I'd open the letters before she figured out they'd been sent back. Once I had the letter, I'd go around to a couple stores with some money I'd saved up over the year and buy her the stuff she'd asked for. It took a lot of saving, but I managed to buy her presents every year.
Huh.
Huh.
But one year, her letter was different.
Uh-oh.
She didn't write a list of toys she wanted or anything like that. Instead, it said, I don't want any presents this year. Instead, I want you to make my wish come true. My wish is that we'll be happy like this for a really, really long time.
Aww.
That was it.
That's cute.
Nothing else. But I couldn't make that wish come true. Some Santa I am.
What happened?
She died. She was killed 9 years ago.
9?
Oh.
All right, let's go.
Huh?
Hey, what are you two doing? Let's get moving, come on!
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, you're finally back.
Sorry we took so
This
long.
is fine. This is 9. 9 years ago is when Clover said there was experiments on this boat.
Let's go.
Monka?